Hey guys, how we doing? It's Bark back with another episode of Obscure Mics, and I have with me the CAD e300s. This is a microphone that I've had for a while and just can't find that much information on the interwebs. It's a mic that's still listed on CAD's website, but there literally is hardly any reviews or hardly anyone talking about this thing, and it's a great mic. Right now I have it set on, I believe, figure 8 mode. I'm going to change that right now. I'll get to that in a minute, but kind of hard to change. All right, so there is the Cardioid Mode. I'll go through all of them here in just a few minutes, but the CAD e300s, if you want to check this thing out, have a look. It is one girthy some bitch. All right, so the MXL 990, pretty girthy. Can't just stick it in any, shock mount. This is my hand on this sucker. My hand comes nowhere close to wrapping around this thing. That's what she said. But it's a girthy sucker. It is huge. It's a massive mic. It doesn't weigh a ton, surprisingly, but it does have a rechargeable 9-volt battery underneath the casing here because it needs more power than just 48 volts of phantom power. So typically you don't use this thing for a while. You charge it up on phantom power. Plug it into your mixer, plug it into your interface, let it charge for 10 to 12 hours, and then you should be good to go. I love this mic for voiceover purposes. I love this mic for podcasting purposes. I love it for pretty much everything. I've done a few sounders, intros, segment sounds for other podcasts, and I've used this mic on all of them. This is the mic that I like to use for stuff like that. I think it's a fantastic mic. I got it for $122 on eBay, and this thing on CAD's website is $599. It's obscure. That's why I got it for $122, because no one really knows much about the CAD e300s. Here we go. I'm going to let you look at the spec sheet for a moment. For all you audio snobs, audio nerds out there, check out the spec sheet with some self-made music for you. All right, now that you've had a chance to pause that because it's not going to play for very long, let's go through the patterns on this thing. So first off, we have a negative 20 decibel switch to begin with. Then we have a high pass filter, which I'll enable here in a moment. We have omnidirectional mode. We have cardioid mode, and we have figure 8 mode and an on and off switch. This thing, let's go through them right now. So I'm going to go omnidirectional. This is omnidirectional. So the mic should be picking me up no matter where I go around it. Omnidirectional. Let's go cardioid, even though you've heard me on it. Cardioid. This is what cardioid sounds like. Only coming this way in a heart-shaped box, as Nirvana would say. And let's go figure 8. All right, this one's figure 8. So it's going to pick me up from the front, going to pick me up from the back. Let's twist it around. And this is the back. And the back sounds completely different than the front, which kind of blows my mind. But look, I can just point it at you and be like, the CAD e300s. Go out, buy it today. Back around. Back to cardioid mode, which is the quietest coming through my headphones. I will say this is a second attempt at the video. The first one, for some reason, only came through one of my speakers. So I am wondering if something's going on with this, but this is a second test run. If this is posted, you know that it's good to go. So hopefully it is indeed good to go. But it does sound kind of odd right now. I will say that. I love this mic. It's a green light for me all day. But as long as it comes, I may have to buy a new battery for this thing. I don't know yet. I'll review it before I post it. I'll make sure. But through the cans, this front sounds a little quieter than any other mode. That could be a good thing. I had it plugged into a Scarlett Focusrite Gen 1, and now I've got it into my mixer. And I think there's a difference there, but it could be We'll find out. If it comes through, I'm going to post it. But I love this mic. Hopefully it comes through fine this time and plays out 2 speakers instead of 1. Not sure what was going on there. It may have been a setting on my Focusrite. Who knows? I may have hit a button. But the CAD e300s, I'm a big fan of this thing. If you like the way it sounds, you should absolutely go pick it up. And hopefully for cheap, because it's not a big name. CAD is a big name. The e300s is not a big name. The e100s is a big name, but not the e300s. So hopefully you can grab it, find it, get it on the cheap, and love it just like I do. Obscure Mics. Peace out, guys.